Hello, silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. Hey, thanks for tuning in for another video. And this one is something a little different, especially if you've been tuning in for my coin shop videos. This is something totally different. I think you'll be impressed with what you see. Enjoy. T. Hey guys, just a quick one today, and this one is a little overdue, but I had some thank yous that I needed to give, and I'm going to open up some stuff, and in some cases see it for the very first time, like this right here. This is from one of my viewers who I did a trade with, and he was very generous in looking through his stack to see what he had available. Many of you know, especially those of you who have been watching me for a while, I am a lunatic when it comes to Mexican silver Libertads, and I have these channel slabs that I've been selling just to kind of fund my quest to collect every single Libertad from 82 when they started until the present. And by the way, those 2022s, if you're wondering about those, I received a heads up from one of my awesome viewers that if you go on APMEX and if you go on Monument Metals, you can click off the alert me button and be alerted when those are going to be on sale. I've done that. I'm still anxiously waiting for that opportunity to purchase 2022 Mexican silver Libertads. Also, if you're on Instagram, and by the way, I am on Instagram. I'm not an expert on it by any stretch of the imagination. I'm relatively new there, but there is a group there called Chi-Town Stacking, and I put something on my Instagram page not long ago. So if you want to go to my Instagram, scroll down a little bit, check out the info. They also have a pre-sale opportunity. And the only reason I would, feel comfortable with them is because one of my absolute favorite channels is called Aloha. Matter of fact, here's the sticker right over here. Aloha has done business with them and had good things to say. So an endorsement from Aloha is good enough for me. So I messaged them as well, and they responded very promptly. So if you're into Libertads like I am, you might want to check that out. Now, speaking of being into Mexican silver Libertads, well, I mentioned on my channel that I needed 4 years to complete that set, 82 to 2022, obviously minus the 2022, but to present. And one of my viewers, CS, made a little trade with me. One of my channel slabs for an 03, which is what I needed. So let me open this up and see what I got here. And so
let's see. Very good. Ramp in a flip. And I don't want to waste too much time. There we go.
And I have to say that CS was very generous, and most of us who collect Libertads guard them very carefully, and he was willing to go through his stack. And oh wow, this is a beauty, an absolute gorgeous, the 03 that I needed. And wow, this is like almost proof-like qualities. This thing looks so good. Thank you, CS. I really appreciate you hooking me up here with that trade. And now I am down to only 3 years that I need, the 97, 06, and 07. I can understand the 97 being very hard to find. That little cluster of dates in the late 90s is really tough. 98 is the key date there. And this one has a mintage that's not the highest, that's for sure, and a little bit tougher one to find. And so CS, I just want to thank you once again for your generosity, not only in the trade, but also your willingness to look through your stack, go to the post office, and everything that was necessary to get this from your hands to mine, from Missouri to Northwest Indiana. So thank you very much. Much appreciated. And hey, that's one of the cool things about this community, that people help each other out. So I'm going to put this away before I accidentally cut my poker table. And then I've got to let you know about another viewer who just really blew my mind. It was one of my videos, and I mentioned that I was looking for some PCGS boxes like this one here. And look, he hooked me up with two, wrote me a little note. But when I went to the Gold Depot, to my surprise, and he told me he was going to leave a box for me at the Gold Depot. To my surprise, there was something in one of these boxes, and I'm going to show you in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at this. Tea and Family. I already took a look, but I just want to share with you. This person also is a person of faith. And hey, God bless you, sir. I really appreciate your generosity, and I am with you in the Christian faith, my friend. I am concealing his name just because if he wants to reveal himself in the comments, by all means. But I thought I would let him do that rather than me. And he's a local farmer, and he mentioned he was going to go into the Gold Depot, leave this for me, and as you can see there, it says, have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and enjoy the extras. And I am going to show you what extras this generous soul has given me. So there's that. This one's empty. Much appreciated. And I do enjoy my slabs, especially I've been quite fond of the old school ones. And so let me show you what I'm talking about right here. So when I got to the Gold Depot, my buddy Rich, the coin shop owner, said, hey man, this one's heavy. This one's got some stuff in it. And I peeked inside. I haven't taken a real close look, but let me see here. Let me show you what was left at the Gold Depot for me. And gosh, it's just incredible, the generosity. Here's some flips to, of course, to protect the old coins. But this one, take a look at this. Got a panda here. And that is very cool. Matter of fact, I have a daughter graduating from high school tomorrow. And I am going to give this to her as one of her presents. My daughter will absolutely love this panda design. She is an animal lover. And some of you who have been following me for quite a while know that I've done coin shop videos down in Bloomington, Indiana, and down there with my buddy Peter, who I met over the years, just popping into the coin shops and asking if I could record and making a friendship. And I've also gone to Lafayette, Indiana, which is right next door to West Lafayette, where my buddy Shell is also a coin shop owner. And, I kind of basically got to know her through that. So the reason I've been to Bloomington and Lafayette back and forth multiple times is my daughter was choosing between IU and Purdue. And she wound up choosing Purdue. So I thought I'd let you know about that. And gosh, I'm not even sure how I got off on that tangent, but this is something really cool that she will appreciate as part of her high school graduation present. So thank you very much to this gentleman, who I will call SS, and very cool. Like that panda, and I'm sure she will too. And then a couple of these little guys. I haven't even looked carefully at this. Let's see what it is.
We've got the queen here, and I'm looking at this on my computer.
What is this? Let's see. Very cool. A couple of 1/10 silver. And this is, these are very pretty. Gosh. 2020, 1/10 ounce, fine silver. And you got to love the Britannias. I mean, they do a really, really nice job on those. And, I think these are going to wind up going in this right here. This little bank, which came out of the First National Bank of East Chicago in East Chicago, Indiana. The items in here were gifts. So these are going to make their way in here as gifts to cherish and never leave my stack. And I would say less of a stack, more of a memento, because these things are just it's really nice to receive things from viewers who appreciate me working my butt off on YouTube to provide you content that you enjoy. And what you may not know, especially if you're not a YouTuber, is that YouTube is not a very lucrative endeavor. Stuff like this really makes things worthwhile. Now, I gotta show you this. Check this out. This is a beauty right here. 2015 from the Mexican Mint, of course. A 2015 PCGS MS70. Perfect Libertad right here. Love the flag up there. Very gorgeous. And yeah, spotless, beautiful. And again, I am absolutely blown away by the generosity from this gentleman who's a farmer from not too far here in Indiana. And if you're from Indiana, you know that most of the state is agricultural, and there's some exceptions. Of course, Indianapolis is a big city, and my neck of the woods, Northwest Indiana, is full of cities and towns that just kind of intermingle and connect together all the way from Whiting, Indiana to Crown Point. But once you start getting to like areas where I live in Crown Point and further south in Lowell, there's a lot more farmland and a lot more farmers and farm country. And this person resides here somewhere in Northwest Indiana and is a local farmer, and God bless him. And look at this. He has seen on my videos that I love these rattlers. He is giving me an 1884. Oh, how cool is this? And take a look there. I love the history with these old school rattlers. They just kind of speak to the fact that at some point in time, PCGS and some of the other companies decided back in the day that, hey, third-party grading makes sense. That way coin dealers and their customers can have a good idea as to what grade something should be. I know a lot of times back in the day, coin dealers would put their own grades on flips, and how do you possibly know that is an accurate grade until you get a third party to look at it? And that's why PCGS and NGC and some of the others, Annex, some of the others came about back in the day. And I really like these old school ones that, hearken to the very first days of that. This one is old fashioned, like dot matrix done on a kind of an antiquated old fashioned computer, and very cool. And again, just absolutely heartwarming that someone would appreciate me and what I do enough to give me this hookup. But hey, we're not done yet. This one is unbelievable as well. And this box is an oldie but goodie, no doubt original. Wait till you see what's in here. If you're a Libertad fan, maybe some of you can guess already just by looking at the box. But take a look at this. It's got the certificate of authenticity. It's got the number from back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I'm talking about 1987. I was a sophomore in high school, and this was produced in what many would argue is the best mint on the planet, the Mexican Mint. And look at that beauty. And guys, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look through my stack. I think this is my very first ever old school Mexican Libertad proof like this. And man, again, these things will be treasured. They will go to the grave with me. And, perhaps my kids will inherit those and treasure them as much as I do, or at least look at them and remember, hey, the old man used to have a YouTube channel back in the day, and he had viewers out there in the world that loved and appreciated his efforts so much that they, out of the blue, sent and delivered wonderful gifts. And so for that, guys, I just want to say thank you. For those of you who watched to this point in the video, this long, actually a little bit longer than I was expecting, I want to thank you, the viewers, and God bless you, CS. And to this viewer right here, whose name will be anonymous unless he wants to reveal it, thank you so much. And thanks for watching, everybody. I am absolutely humbled.